Namaste, everybody. Pranam to all of you. Welcome to Times Health Plus. My name is Vinay. I'll be your guide, friend, and co passenger on today's journey and the session of pranayama and meditation. Today, we are going to learn to quieten down, understand a few aspects of our breathing, how breathing affects our body and our mind. I welcome you all once again. This is our second session. We have had such wonderful participation in the last class and the last session, and I hope that from you today as well. So let us start. We don't need much, just a quieter place, and of course, your willingness to participate. Breath is a very essential aspect for your health, both of your body and your mind. So I request all of you to please settle down. If you are sitting on the ground, on the floor, and you are familiar with any yoga asanas, take any comfortable posture, Sukhasana, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Vajrasana. Or if you're sitting on the chair, just keep the back straight. We will condition ourselves before, and then we will head to our revision of what we did in the last class and the practice of the new techniques. Okay, sit comfortably, keep the back straight. Posture is everything. As long as you keep your spine erect, your breathing happens well. Namaste, Anilji. Namaste, Govindji. Aye. Keep the back straight. Now, use your shoulders. Usually, our shoulders are drooping in and the sternum is caved in. So, use your shoulders, lift them up, roll them back once. Bring your elbows comfortably close to your body. Palms resting on your thighs, on or behind your knees. Namaste, Manyaji. So am I. Palms can be either facing downward or upward. The choice remains yours. Keep your chin parallel to the ground, which by that I mean it should neither be too up nor be too down. Parallel. Gaze at a point in front of your eyes and then gently tuck your chin slightly back. Our neck is usually craning out, for which it falls down and the posture becomes bad. So take the chin and tuck it slightly back so that your head, neck, and spine fall in one straight line. Namaste, Satvik ji. Keep your back straight. Take a nice gentle breath in while exhaling. Allow your eyelids to fall. Allow your eyes to close themselves. Be gentle, be steady, be still. Don't be stiff, don't be slack. Between stiffness and slackness, there is a beautiful space called as steadiness. Try to achieve attain, maintain, and experience it. Conditioning is what we are doing right now. It's an important aspect of not just any pranayam meditation session, but any task you are about to undertake throughout the day. Take a few breaths, take a few minutes to quieten yourself. The task at hand becomes more effective and efficient. Breathe gently. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, keep them open by all means. Keep your gaze soft and gentle. Keep your gaze soft and gentle. Yes, MG, sir, definitely. Back straight, breathe normally. हल्के से सांस अंदर लेंगे, हल्के से सांस बाहर छोड़िए. Just quieten down. Let the body be relaxed, not too rigid, not too loose. Relax your facial muscles. अपने आंखों को रिलैक्स करेंगे. Relax your eyes and forehead. Relax your necks, shoulders and arms. हाथों को भी रिलैक्स रखेंगे. पीठ को सीधा. Relax your chest and abdomen. Relax the area below your navel. Breathe from there. Last time we had learned abdominal breathing. इसको अभ्यास करेंगे. Relax your seat, relax your legs. Remember, there is a big difference between being still and doing nothing. There is a big difference between being still and doing nothing. It takes a lot of conviction, strength, courage, willpower, patience, discipline, and faith to be still. In stillness, there is quietness. In quietness, there is clarity. In clarity, there is knowledge. In knowledge, there is wisdom. In wisdom, there is virtue. I repeat, in stillness, there is quietness. In quietness, there is clarity. In clarity, there is knowledge. In knowledge, there is wisdom. And in wisdom, there is virtue. धर्म जिसे हम कहते हैं. Back straight, breathe. We will chant Om and chant a prayer and a mantra for everybody's well-being. That is us, our family, friends, and loved ones. There is no compulsion to chant any of these. You can merely observe the vibrations. जैसे आप बैठे हैं, just put your palms together. अपने हाथों को नमस्ते मुद्रा में कर लेंगे. अंजलि मुद्रा, प्रार्थना मुद्रा. Breathe gently. Inhale, exhale. हल्के से सांस अंदर लेंगे. Inhale. You can repeat after me. हमें अपने मन को हमेशा संतुलित रखना है. इसी में ही हमारा आत्मविकास समाया है. What this means, and you can repeat this if you wish. This means my self-development is possible. Only if I maintain a balanced state of mind. All the time. Breathe gently. Om का एक बार उच्चारण करके we will chant Om once again and followed by a mantra for everybody's well-being. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Om. You can repeat after me. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani paschantu. Sarve bhadrani paschantu. Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. माँ कश्चित् दुःख भाग भवे. सभी एक साथ. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Om Tat Sat. What this means is, Om. May all of us be happy, healthy, and prosperous. May none of us be troubled by any illness. May all of us experience that which is auspicious and divine. May none of us be overwhelmed by any misery or suffering. Om, peace, peace, and peace. Peace with self, peace with others, peace with the cosmos, peace with the universe. Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently. Take a nice breath in, exhaling, bow down towards your sankalpa and sadhana, your dedication and willingness to show up today, to learn, participate, and experience this amazing discipline of pranayama and meditation. Gently come up, gently rub your palms, make a cup of those palms, cup your lovely eyes, open your eyes in the cup of the palms, blink a few times, and with a lovely smile on this beautiful morning, gently release your posture. Namaste, everybody. Pranam to all of you. A very good morning once again. Welcome to Times Health Plus and on this session of pranayama and meditation. Yes, Prarthana ji, yes, you can. Yes, please. See, these postures are we are all made up of different constitution. We come from various walks of life. Uh, most of you are young, others must be younger. So take your time. If you need the wall support, please lean against the wall, lean against the chair, keep the back straight. Over a period of time, see, therefore, if you look at yoga and yoga practices, traditional yoga, asanas come before pranayamas. Today, of course, we have distilled pranayama into just breathing techniques. Pranayama is a far more advanced practice of energy, balancing of energy that we will learn today. But for that, posture is important. So therefore, you do your asanas so that your back is held straight, and then the energies can flow very freely in your body. But no matter where we are in which part of our life, we can still manage it. So yes, please, Prarthana ji, use the back support in case you need it. Okay, all right. So I'm sure you must be practicing any physical form of exercise to strengthen yourself, which is very, very important. All right. A little revision of what we did in the last class. Last class, we understand the importance of breathing, the importance of abdominal breathing. Do you remember I said how the abdomen has to come out when you breathe in? Well, it has to be practiced. And we learned Yogendra Pranayam number 4, that was abdominal breathing. Before that, we learned that we don't know whether we inhale more or exhale more. And the task for the week was to do equal breathing before your meals. That is, just inhale for a certain count, exhale for a certain count. Just mindful breathing. I'm telling you, everybody, just by sitting straight with your spine erect and breathing consciously for a few minutes in the day, you're doing a world of good for your body as well as your mind. Tell benefits of this session. Sir, we've just started the session. Today we are going to learn some interesting techniques. We are going to use breath to cleanse our frontal sinuses, breath as a cleansing process. We'll talk about how Kriya and Sauch is a very important part. In Hindi में कहावत है, स्वच्छ है तो स्वस्थ है. If it is hygienic, it is healthy. The derivative, the health is a derivative of hygiene. The first step to being healthy is being hygienic. Yes, 8 seconds is too much, Charuji. If you can do that, that's very nice. But we were sticking to very simple 3 to 4. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Even this much is very comfortable for normal human beings. In case you can do more, that means you have better lung power and your lung capacity is better. So do it, but don't overdo it. Don't do it till the last this thing. Just equalize your breath. That itself is good enough. So we will do, of course, revise. That's why. Yes, MG sir. I mean, it's there. No worries about that. We will realize how the right posture and the right breathing, puts our energies into right place. The right breathing. I'm telling you, MG G. I don't know, sir or ma'am. Therefore, they say asanas for the body, meditation for the mind, pranayam for both. You want a healthy body, breathe well. You want a healthy mind, breathe well. You want a strong body, breathe well. You want a strong mind, breathe well. Your breath is the bridge between your body and your mind. Remember that. We discussed this last time. You remember we said, if you don't breathe well, what happens? If you don't, your breathing is very shallow. Your breathing is shallow, so you don't take in more air. Less air means less oxygen. Less oxygen means poor blood. Poor blood means poor organs. Poor organs means poor systems. Poor systems means poor functions. Poor functions means poor us. इतनी सिंपल सी बात है और इसका इमीडिएटली एक कनेक्शन है हमारे सोचने से. When you take stress, when you are upset, when you are angry, your breathing goes for a toss. That is why हमारे ऋषि मुनि they understood that our mind affects our breathing. So can our breathing affect our mind? Yes, it can. हमारी बात हुई थी. You remember last time we discussed when we get upset how the elders, घर के बुजुर्ग क्या करते हैं? हमको पानी देते हैं. पानी से क्या होता है? Nothing actually, but पानी से we stop our breathing. And when we put the glass down, we take a deep breath in, and that deep breath calms us down. So if you want to calm yourself down, always keep your breathing slow and gentle. Your mind will always be quiet. वो कहते हैं चले वाते चले चित्त निश्चलम निश्चलम भवे, which means as your breath moves, so does your mind. One who controls the breath controls the mind. आप controls the body as well. आप जानते हैं stamina is all about the right breathing. Your breath is your strength. Your breath is your strength. Your breath is your energy. आज हम बात करेंगे. Today we will discuss about Nadi Shodhana Pranayama and how the energy flows in the body. So yes, Charuji, welcome to the first class. We are just doing the revision of what we did last class. Yes, we will discuss a lot of classes yet to come. Slowly and gradually, we will build up our practices. Okay? So let's just revise. Today is, again, the time is short. We have a lot to cover. So let us just quickly practice what we did last time. That is equal breathing. जस्ट कीप बैक स्ट्रेट. आराम से, कुछ नहीं करना है. जस्ट हमारे ब्रेथ को, इनहेलेशन, श्वास और प्रश्वास को इक्वलाइज करना है. ठीक है. सिट स्ट्रेट, ब्रीथ नॉर्मली, relax yourself. Don't control your breathing. Let it happen naturally. Inhale, exhale. Shoulders are square. Posture is direct. Chalo. Let us start. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, smooth inhalation. Exhale, quiet, calm exhalation. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. 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 Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, and 3. Breathe normally. Relax, everybody. ठीक है. Yes, Prarthana ji, please welcome to the first class. We are just doing a revision of what we learned last time. We learned this technique, equal inhalation and equal exhalation. The purpose being, we don't know whether we inhale more or exhale more. और frankly speaking, हम exhale नहीं करते हैं. हमारे अंदर जो प्रदूषित हवा है वही घूमती रहती है. We discussed this last time. You remember what is the capacity of our body to have कितनी हवा होती है? How much air is there in the body? 6 liters on an average individual के. और अगर आप exhale, if you exhale completely also, 1.5 remains in the body. That's a separate story altogether, different pranayama. We will discuss this in the coming class. So your lung capacity is 4.5 liters. Okay, out of which how much do we inhale? Only 500 ml. Because we don't exercise our muscles, the abdominal muscles, the intercostal muscles, the clavicular muscles. Yes, सब muscles of the respiratory system have to be engaged in our breathing, and that's why. So we just take very little air, and little air means our quality of the blood and the organs are deteriorating very quickly. Where they can be healthy, where they can be very healthy if you breathe well. And to breathe well, you have to sit straight. Yes, Tisha ji, what happens is quiet breathing calms you down. Quiet and gentle breathing, your body becomes relaxed and your mind also becomes relaxed. If you breathe well, that's one good way. Tisha ji is saying, why does when we breathe consciously, we'll fall asleep? Because that's where the body calms down. But similarly, Tisha ji, with the right breathing, you can also energize yourself. With the right breathing, in today's breath that we are going to do, the cleansing breath, you will realize that you can increase your energy by breathing in a certain way. So that is one way. If you do abdominal breathing, just last time हमने practice की थी lying down, abdominal breathing, if you are not able to sleep, just do abdominal breathing, deep breathing, and you will fall asleep. But on the contrary, you can be always energetic if you breathe well. And frankly speaking, Tisha ji, our body, we today meditation we'll be doing. We don't know how to relax. Also, our body throughout the day, our circadian rhythm is a little, how, because of our lifestyle, we don't have a particular pattern, a particular routine. Our eating patterns are different, our sleeping patterns are different, and therefore our energies are all over the place. We don't have them when we need them, and when we don't need them, we have lots of them. Right? So acharan, dincharya, is a very important aspect of your yoga practice or your daily routine as well. All right, chalo, let's move forward. There is a lot to be covered in today's class. So what we are going to learn today is Kapalbhati. Have you heard this term? I'm sure everybody must have heard the word Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati, people think is a pranayam. No, it is not. Kapalbhati is a kriya, which means a cleansing technique. Now, many people see it in various TV channels and your YouTube channels. Just be mindful. Kapalbhati is a kriya. It's a cleansing technique. We are using air to cleanse the front, the nasal tract. So what we are going to do is sit straight and just observe this once, right? Breathe normally. All right. Now just observe this. What we are going to do is use air. Kapal means your entire face. Kapal, not just the forehead, but and bhati means to polish. Just to use air to scrub, like scrubbing this thing. Using your air like a brush, using the air and the inhalation and exhalation as a brush to scrub the nasal tract, the frontal sinuses. So what we are, just observe this. We are starting with the forceful exhalation through the nose first, breathe normally, and then we do this forceful exhalation with this thing. You inhale, that's all we do. Now, please be mindful. The abdomen will go in and out, but don't focus on the abdomen. Don't focus on the abdomen. Focus on your epiglottis over here, the neck muscles, okay, and the muscles of the nose. So keep the body relaxed. Keep the body absolutely still. Don't do it vigorously. People, do it. No, not required. That's another thing which is called Bhasrika. That's a pranayam. So just be mindful to do the right thing and in the right manner. So Kapalbhati, it's a cleansing technique, cleansing the frontal sinuses using air. All right, everybody, do it as per your capacity. What we are going to do when we start, we are going to take about 10 breaths and then we are going to stop and breathe normally. All right, everybody? So far, so good? Okay. Chalo, back straight, breathe normally. Relax. People with any deviated septum, suffering from cold, or any nasal injury or nasal congestion, just be mindful. As I said, Kapalbhati is actually done after doing Jalaneti. Are you just one, Charuji? Just one, like just one at a time. Active exhalation and inhalation and active exhalation. That's all. So we will do this and then I will tell you more about it. Just keep your back straight, breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. And as per your capacity, don't do it too vigorously. All right. Inhale, exhale normally. Start with a forceful exhalation through your nose. And inhale immediately. Again, exhale. Gently release. Relax. 10 times, just breathe normally. So you will see this actually creates a lot of energy in the body. It kind of makes you warm as well. So breathe gently. Relax yourself. Breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. All right. We'll do it one more time. Again, You got the hang of it, everybody? Again, we are just doing it 10. Many people do it for a very long time, not required. As I said, it's just a cleansing technique using air, breath to cleanse your frontal sinuses so that your breathing airways become clear and you take in nice breaths. All right, let's do it one more time. Breathe normally, relax, inhale, exhale. Now, at your own time and pace, start with a forceful exhalation through your nose and immediately inhale. Focus on the nose, 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 focus on the nose. Gently release. Relax. Breathe normally. Janaki ji, we'll come to that as well. Acid reflux is an entirely separate this thing. But for that, we will learn a few pranayams in the coming days. All right, everybody got the hang of it. This is called Kapalbhati. Kapal means your entire face. Bhati means to brush and polish the frontal nasal sinuses and the nasal tract by, I wouldn't say aggressively, but actively exhaling and inhaling. All right, let's do it one last time. Again, we will do it this for 15 times. Breathe normally, back straight, inhale, exhale, focus on the nose and the throat. Let the abdomen do what it has to. Breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right. At your own time and pace, start with a forceful exhalation through your nose. Inhale. Gently release and relax yourself. Breathe normally. Inhale and exhale. All right. See, some of us must be doing it for the first time, so it can get really challenging. Some of us do not engage our muscles of the nose or the throat, and become very challenging to do that. But with time and with practice, you will be able to do this. Okay. This is the cleansing breath, using breath to cleanse the frontal sinuses so that the airways become clear and you are able to breathe freely. All right. All right. So now we will go further and now understand. We learned last time how equal breathing plays a very vital role. And there are three muscles which are involved in our breathing. How much time should we do this? I have a BP and umbilical hernia. So any variation in this? Thank you so much, Charuji, for sharing that vital information. If you have high BP, just be mindful. As I said, it's a cleansing technique. Do it in moderation. At the Yoga Institute, we are grahastha ashram, we are householders. Anything and everything that we do should be done in moderation, right? Should not be done excess or very little. So just about 2 rounds of 10 cycles each should be good. Umbilical hernia, should I do it or any variation in this? Ma'am, if it is, again, something I would suggest you refrain from this. That's no problem with that. There are many other pranayamas that you can do to cleanse. First of all, this pranayama is actually done after you do jalaneti, that is cleansing your nasal tract after you have used luke saline water. I'm sure some of you must be familiar with the concept of jalaneti. Hands Prarthana ji can be any mudra. We are not discussing mudras right now while doing this. They can be comfortably put because mudras is an entirely separate conversation altogether. But in case you know some and you would want to practice them, that's all up to you. All right, everyone. So the other thing that we learned the other day was how to increase our tidal volume, because more air means more oxygen means better blood means, and you know the saga. So we learned abdominal breathing the other day. We also learned the Bhramari pranayama. You remember the humming bee sound? Does anybody remember? So what we do is we're going to practice that now. Keeping the back straight. Yes. Thank you so much, Charuji. So keep the back straight. Just observe this. We did this. And in fact, we realized the difference between when we do normal exhalation and prolonged exhalation. So how do we do prolonged exhalation? Sit straight, breathe normally, take a nice gentle breath in, inhale, and purse your lips and make the humming bee sound. That is, as long as you can comfortably. This is called the Bhramari Pranayam, an excellent pranayam. Of course, this is my go-to pranayam for everything. Quietening down, reducing your energy, getting clarity of thought, reducing anxiety, getting your blood pressure, heart rate normal, all of this works. All right. So what we will do, practice this like about 5 rounds of Bhramari Pranayam as per your capacity. Sit straight once again. Keep your back straight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. Purse your lips, relax your jaws, and make the humming bee sound. As long as you can, gently without any pressure. Breathe normally. Take a nice breath in between. Once again, take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. Gentle sound. Okay, very simple, soothing sound, not a very high pitch. Very gentle. Okay, breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. As per your capacity, there is no competition here. Inhale, exhale in between. Once again, take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. As long as you can, breathe normally in between. Inhale, exhale. Once again, take a nice gentle breath in. One last time. Inhale. As long as you can, and gently relax after that. Now, this is called Bhramari Pranayam, excellent pranayam. What do we do actually? Nothing but just a prolonged, simple, gentle exhalation with the humming bee sound. Long list of benefits are there. Good exhalation. Good exhalation means you end up inhaling well. All the toxic air, all the air which is there in the body is released from your body. If you exhale more, you inhale well. When you inhale well, you take in more air. More air means more oxygen. More oxygen means more. You need more oxygen. Most of the air. Thank you, Manya ji. Is closed with our hands. Arpit sir. Well, that's another thing we will come to in the coming class, which keep our ears and eyes closed. I know what you're talking about. We are discussing this mudra, I believe, which is called Yoni Mudra at the Yoga Institute. Many schools have got Shambhavi Mudra, Shanmukhi Mudra, they're called. We will speak about this in the coming classes. Filal, Arpit sir, you can just sit quietly and do the Bhramari Pranayam, which can be done with or without that as well. That mudra has got another significance which we will discuss in the coming sessions. Filal, this itself is good enough. So as I said, more exhalation. Good exhalation means good inhalation. Good inhalation means more air. More air means more oxygen. Oxygen is not just air, is not just oxygen. It has got nitrogen and carbon dioxide also. So you have to take in as much as air as you can, so that your body gets more oxygen. And oxygen is excellent, vital this thing for your blood. Good blood means good organs. Good organs means good systems. Good systems means good functions. Everything falls into place if you just breathe well. All right, everyone. Now, do practice this regularly. At the end of the session, I will ask you to certain tasks to do for the weeks. Let us have a good conversation about the pranayam once again. These are all breathing techniques, but at the end of the day, it will come to pranayam. And pran is not just air. Pran means energy, a vital force, bioenergy that runs through our body, that runs through everywhere, every sentient being. it runs in our system. Our food also has got prana, right? It's energy. Yes, Charuji, sleepy, as I said, not really. You should feel more energized because you're taking more air. See, feeling sleepy during the day is a sign that we are not getting enough rest during the night. That's the very vital aspect. Pranayamas energize. Every yoga practices should energize you. If you're feeling fatigued, more. I'm not saying relaxed. Relaxed, yes, you should feel, but not sleepy. Sleepy is a sign of that your body needs rest and things like that. So you should do it accordingly. You should know. A lot plays a role, Charuji, throughout the day. Our dincharya plays important. We are feeling sleepy right now. It depends on what we have eaten last night also. What you've eaten yesterday in the afternoon. Body is digesting, doing something. That is the reason why our energies are directed in a certain way. Yes, sleepy, Vikramji. Yes, I know. But the idea is to feel rejuvenated, not sleepy. The idea is to feel rejuvenated, a little relaxation. See, like, for example, you must have heard Shavasana. People sleep. No. Shavasana also, I'm discussing asanas, I beg your pardon, but that also is an asana. It requires all your attention. It's conscious relaxation. Conscious relaxation is to make you rejuvenated. When you feel relaxed, your body repairs. You have to feel rejuvenated and revitalized, rather than feeling sluggish. No. That's not this thing. Our We have to understand being relaxed and sleepy are two separate things. Relax means actually awake and there. Sleepy is not this thing. Actually, what you just said, that Bhramari, you should do it before sleeping. No. You're right, Charuji. It does make you relaxed, and it's a good way to quieten your this thing, breathing patterns. Yes, Bhramari does. When you're not able to sleep well, sleeping also, Charuji, is actually an activity that you should be able to learn. Sleeping is resting, and resting is an activity that you should be able to do. So yes, I believe whatever your yoga teacher has said, it is quite vital. And even equal breathing that we learned last time, abdominal breathing, it really before, if you're not able to sleep, so the mind is activated. So you quieten the mind and you feel relaxed and you rest well. Sluggish and sleepy through the day, no. But during the day, as I said, you can use this pranayamas to get the right frame of your body, frame of energy throughout the day. Best for enhancing and maintaining our beauty and glowing health. Prarthana ji, all the pranayamas that you do are good for your body and your skin and your hair and your systems. Light in the head, yes, Godfather ji, it is meant to feel that way. Another thing, as I said, pranayam. Pran is energy, and pran, like this energy, flows in our body in the form of nadi. That yoga says nadi. You must have heard the word nadis, nadi shuddhi, nadi, pranayama that we are going to learn today. Nadis are channels. Think of our body as like a country, and this energy is flowing like the rivers and the tributaries in the body. There are nadis. There are how many channels in the body? Some Hatha Yoga books will say there are 72,000 nadis in the body. Some yoga say there are more like 3 lakh nadis. Of course, they are not your veins and your capillaries and your this thing. There are channels of energy that our rishis found out. And as you see, 3 most important are the Ida, the Pingla, and the Sushumna. And there are many such nadis in the body. What I'm talking about is very simple. Your nose, yes, has got 2 nostrils. Why do we have 2 nostrils? Anybody? Your different sessions for yoga asanas and pranayama, generally speaking, which time is best for these? Definitely morning, Indrajit sir, Dr. Indrajit ji. Mornings are always a good time where your body and your balance is aligned for the rest of the day. But as we are working professionals, we may have to find time throughout the day to do it. Usually you get up in the morning and carry out your kriyas, your asanas, your pranayamas, your meditation. You carry that energy throughout the day. But yoga and asana, it's something that you imbibe, Dr. Indrajit ji, in your everyday life. Every time you're doing anything, you can be doing it with a conscious mind. Hansa ji, our director, says conscious living is doing yoga, and yoga is the training of the subconscious mind. So every time you're sitting straight, you're doing an asana, isn't it? Not just doing asanas on the mat, but actually practicing on the mat so that you can apply it off the mat. That is what we usually try to inculcate, making yoga a habit, and not a hobby. Imbibing these techniques that we are learning thanks to Times Health Plus, not just sporadically when we feel like. Remember, yoga or yoga asanas or pranayamas or meditation shouldn't be done as what do they say? Something that you do when you need it. No, no, no. So you don't do this Bhramari pranayam when you are feeling something. We are used to, but so you don't do bhujangasana when your back hurts. No, that will not work. But you do bhujangasana every day so that your back doesn't hurt. So you don't do meditation when you're stressed. No, you do meditation so that you don't get stressed. That is the approach. Thank you, Indrajit ji. Thank you so much, doctor. Body cool. Yes, absolutely, Namita ji, you got it right. This two nostrils maintain the temperature of our body. Most of us don't know. Of course, we get to know it later. When the outside temperature becomes warm, your left nostril becomes active. When the outside temperature becomes too cold, your right nostril becomes active. You can check it right now. Are both of them working equally, or one is more active than the other? Yes, Chetna ji also knows this. Today, this information we are privy to. This is like our thermostat. It maintains the temperature of the body. All right, every 90 minutes it apparently changes in the and when the body temperature is optimum, your both the nostrils are active. So the right one is called the Surya Nadi, the sun channel, right, which is called Pingla. Just information. On the left one is called Chandra Nadi, the moon channel, or the Ida. And one in the spinal column is called Sushumna, where all the chakras are located. You must have heard about them. So of course we are not going there. We are just going to do alternate nostril breathing, because this balances the energy in our body. The entire energy in the body is balanced. Yoga believes in balance. We are lopsided. The right brain, the left brain, it all needs to be balanced. And Nadi Shodhana Pranayam helps us to balance the energy in our body. All right. Yes, Rajiv ji, that is what the Eastern philosophies will speak of. So what we are going to do now is try and do the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. All right. For that, again, sit straight. Take your right hand, everybody. I'm just mirroring you. This is my left hand. Take your right hand like this. And if you can, any Star Trek fans in the house? Just a side joke. Bend the first two fingers and touch it at the base of your thumb, if it is possible. This is called the Pranav Mudra at the Yoga Institute. And many other schools called it by different names. So if you can do this, if it is possible, if not, we'll have an alternative. But if you can, bend the first two fingers and touch at the thumb the base of your thumb, I beg your pardon. This makes the Pranav Mudra easy to do the pranayama. Of course, some schools do it this way, keep the thumb up. If you're not able to do any of this, don't get into competition. Just use your thumb and your index finger. Just use your thumb and your index finger. Very gently we are going to do. First, I'll show you a cycle, and then we will continue alternate nostril breathing. All right. Back straight, breathe normally. Take the Pranam Mudra. Bring your hand close to your nose. Breathe gently. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now listen to the instructions carefully. Close your left nostril. Left ko band kijiye. Inhale from right. Gently. Now close both your nostrils. Exhale from left. Inhale from left. Close both your nostrils for 1 second. Exhale from right. All right. Gently release your hand. So you see, we started with the right, we ended with the right. Okay. Now we are going to do the same. We are going to start with the left and end with the left. Okay. Don't get confused. Over a period of time when we practice, it will become clear. Again, bring your hand close to the nose with the Pranam Mudra or just the thumb and the index finger. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Close your right nostril. Inhale from left. Fill your lungs up. Close both the nostrils for a second. Exhale from right. Inhale from right. Close both the nostrils for a second. Exhale from left. Gently release your hands. Now you see, we started with the left, we ended with the left. So now we are going to do it together. Listen to the instructions carefully. We are not going to hold or suspend. Just Nadi Shodhana Pranayam as per your capacity, as much as you can inhale or exhale. So take the Vishnu Mudra, bring your hands close to your nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Close the left nostril. Inhale from right as much as you can, gently, slowly, without a jerky movement. Close both the nostrils. Exhale from left. Slowly, gently. Inhale from left, from the same nostril. As much as you can. Gently close both the nostrils. Exhale from right. Exhale completely. Close both the nostrils. Inhale from left. Now we started with the left. As much as you can, gently close both the nostrils. Exhale from right. Inhale from right. Close both the nostrils. Exhale from left. ये हो गया one cycle. Now close both the nostrils. Inhale from right. Close both the nostrils. Exhale from left. Inhale from left. Close both the nostrils. Exhale from right. Close both the nostrils. Inhale from left. Close both the nostrils. Exhale from right. Inhale from right. Close both the nostrils. Exhale from left. Gently release. Relax. I am getting a feeling of inhaling more than when one of the nostrils is closed. Is it fun? Yes, absolutely, Vikramji. As I said, you realize when you inhale, you realize one nostril is much freer than the other, isn't it? It happens. And it's very natural. It's very, you see, one nostril could be more freer. That's your, imagine your body is such wonderful design, of maintaining the temperature. So don't worry if one nostril feels more active than the other, just that the body needs to maintain the temperature, right? But slowly and gently. As I said, do gentle inhalation, close, exhale, gentle exhalation, gentle inhalation, close, exhale. All right. Yes. So that is Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. We've learned a few new things today. We've learned Kapalbhati. We've learned Bhramari. We've learned Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. All right. So it's about time now. It's about 11:45. I'm going to keep some time for question answers. Do I force inhale gently, Indrajit ji? No force, not force as such. Gentle inhalation, gentle, as much as you can. Is bit blocked when inhaling. Yes, Indrajit ji, not again, as I said, that is our natural way. It's natural, unless of course you are suffering from cold or something, some other issue might be there. Even normal people, one nostril is at a given point in time is more active than the other. All right, difference between Anulom Vilom and Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. Charuji, usually the same. Nadi Shodhan Pranayama, cleansing, Anulom Vilom is the same, But usually Anulom Vilom will be done with hold and suspend. Anulom Vilom becomes even more advanced. Nadi Shodhan is just inhaling, exhaling. Anulom Vilom, in our books at the Institute, we consider it as hold and suspend. There will be you're inhaling and you're holding the breath inside. Exhaling, inhaling, holding, and there is hold and suspend. We will discuss this in the coming class. Right now, there is no hold. If you know what hold means taking the air in and kumbhak, जिसको बोलते हैं कुंभक योग के भाषा में, holding the breath inside. We are not doing that. We are just breathing gently. All right. Thank you, Indrajit ji. Yes, Nisha ji कह रही हैं, can I practice this before going to sleep? If so, how many times can I do? Nisha ji, before going to bed, try not to do this. Bhramari is welcome. See, because what happens is certain pranayamas should be avoided. Breathing techniques are good. Pranayamas are all about energy, this thing. So Bhramari or equal breathing or abdominal breathing is best before going to sleep. Anulom Vilom should be done early in the morning. It activates your energies, balances. It's much useful throughout the day. And yes, as Nisha ji has asked a very important question, how many rounds? At the Yoga Institute, as I said, it's about moderation. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक दिन ही हमने did some 50 rounds or something like that. No, every day 10 rounds is good enough. We are going to learn more pranayams in the coming days. So between 5 to 10 rounds of each. So equal breathing, 10 rounds, Bhramari, 5 to 10 rounds, Anulom Vilom, 5 to 10 rounds, good enough for the beginning. Thank you so much, Charuji. All right, everybody, any questions, please feel free to ask. See, breath is a very important aspect between your body and your mind. Slowly and gradually, when we start breathing well, using all the muscles, by the way, in the coming class, we are going to use, I'm going to teach you how to use the intercostal muscles, the clavicular muscles. We have already learned how to use abdominal muscles. So all these breathing techniques do help us become aware. The idea is to become aware that you have this entire system from which you can maintain your health. Yes, Shravani ji, it's a very during that times, I believe your body is already doing something, right? So be gentle with your body. Let the body work on that. Like for example, why don't we do anything after the meals? Because body is already doing something. Body is already working on something. It already has got a task, so you should let it be. So during those times, during the cycle, Charavaniji, Kapalbhati should be avoided because it kind of doesn't involve your abdomen though, but increases pressure on the abdomen, or increases the blood pressure. So it should be kind of avoided. So, but again, it is so personal to each one. Each individual has got a different experience during those times. So a little bit of stretching, quiet breathing, Bhramari and all that can be done. Anything slightly aggressive should be avoided. Can I do pranayama sitting on my chair? Yes, Dr. Indrajit ji, very much, very much. Keep the back straight. That's all. That's all. See, our modern chairs and modern this thing have become, made our posture very kind of round. So if you can do it on the floor, you can do it while standing up. It's much better. But on the chair, just keep the back straight. Or is it have to be in the posture you are in? It's just a suggestion, ma'am. You get used to it. The posture always helps. No, the idea is to keep the back straight as much as you can. Can I have a recording of the first class? Charuji, I'm not very sure whether recordings are available or not. But what we can do is very simply, we have some time today. I will show you what abdominal breathing is. If you so thank you, Shravani ji. Need recording as we can't attend as need would love to do it. Recordings are shared. Well, that's something that they have to this thing. Right. So, Charuji, I think somebody was asking abdominal breathing. Simple, can be done sitting also, but usually to understand, lie down at one point. You know how to lie down, everybody. Please don't lie down like this. This is what we discussed last time. Turn to one side, lie down on your back. Keep the back relaxed. Legs are straight. Then you bend the legs, join the knees, keep a certain distance between your feet. That relaxes the pelvic area. Now put one hand on your abdomen, little finger touching the navel, and very gently, just like a baby, a small baby breathes, inhaling. Take the abdomen up towards the ceiling, exhaling, let it fall down towards the floor. Inhale, up towards the ceiling, exhale, down towards the floor. Inhale, up towards the ceiling, exhale, down towards the floor. This is a gentle way of practicing abdominal breathing. Very gentle way of practicing abdominal breathing. Then once you start doing it, you realize that you release the abdomen. Many people they keep the abdomen tight, wound in. They are not able to let the abdomen go out. We discussed this in the last class. We don't let it go out because the abdomen doesn't go out, the diaphragm doesn't go down. The diaphragm doesn't go down, naturally the lungs are constricted and they don't take in more air. So learn to breathe abdomen, breathe from the abdomen. Need recording. Okay, I guess TimesHealth is sharing. Okay, all right. Okay, everybody. I hope, Charuji, that was helpful. All right, any other questions? As I said, breath is very, very vital for your body and your mind in the coming days. These are all like, for example, the first step of meditation, observe your breath, right? Many people say, but it takes a lot. You have to understand how important the breath is, because people say, what is there to observe in the breath? Then you realize that it is not just breath that is going in, it is your life that is going in and out of you. It's wonderful to observe this breath later when it becomes more meaningful, and then you can count your breaths. We'll have such wonderful techniques in the coming classes, in the coming sessions. All right. Yes, can pranayam be done after having meals? Can I have meals immediately after? Arpit ji, not after meals. After meals, as we said, let the body be for at least 15 to 20 minutes or more, half an hour. Let the body relax. In fact, you should sit in Vajrasan. You should sit in Vajrasan. If I may have to give you some tip, you have to, if you can, you sit in Vajrasana in this posture after your meals, excellent for your digestion. If you want to lie down, you should lie down on your left hand side, like this after your meals for 10 minutes. The stomach is rested. It's excellent for your digestion. And that's all, nothing more should be done after your meals. And after a while, maybe you can do any pranayamas. Thank you, Charuji. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your participation in the class as well. Advanced pranayama teaching, yes, Prarthana ji, in the coming. Frankly speaking, as all our this thing are there, we are all from all walks of life. Forget pranayama, Prarthana ji. We have to learn how to breathe. As I said, most of us don't know whether we inhale more or exhale more, which are the muscles which are involved in our breathing technique. It all begins there. Pranayama is a very advanced technique, and Bhasrika, Surya Bhedan, Chandra Bhedan, Chitli, Shitkari, these are all interesting pranayamas. But to be able to do that, you have to understand the importance of breathing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And pranayama, Janki ji, we said that it's good. Pranayama increases energy in the body, balances the energies in the body, calms the mind down, reduces your stress, blood cortisol, your heartbeat becomes nice. All quite easy breathing. All the functions become very nice. No aggressive pranayamas or asanas during the monthly cycles. Share the recording. I know, Charuji, that's something that we are going to. Yes. All right. Okay. A lot to be learned. Thank you so much once again for joining everybody on this wonderful day. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you for help. Plus, please, okay, task for the day. Do Anulom Vilom, sorry, not Anulom Vilom, Nadi Shodhan Pranayam 3 rounds at least before your meals to balance the energy. Do share your pictures, share your practices on Times Health Plus, on your Instagram page, and tell people, invite your family and friends. Something that we all should, kind of imbibe. Yogic practices are not anything new. It's about something very simple, very basic, and one should be able to do that in your everyday life. Small steps go a very long way. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Once again, wish you all the very best. I will see you in the coming class. Follow Times Health Plus for wonderful, techniques and practices for your health. One breath at a time, we shall move forward on this wonderful journey called life. Thank you once again. God bless you all. Looking forward to seeing you all in the coming session. Pranam.